I feel like we're all stewards, right? We're not here forever, and the best thing we can do is lead well as servant leaders during the time that we're here. And the Franciscan values have meant a lot to my family. I'd like to think that in the different stops along the way, I've tried to take that approach of stewardship and understanding that it's not about me, it's about the institution and the fortunate opportunity to temporarily lead those organizations.
What impresses me most about Fred is his deep and genuine humility in the face of such extraordinary accomplishment.
He has remarkable leadership characteristics. He knows how to read people. He knows what motivates people.
He's always had a twinkle in his eye, and he's always had a big smile on his face. I think he's been able to use that personality trait to just motivate people, draw people in, make them feel part of a team, and it's really worked for him.
He always had this disposition that made you feel better. And if I encountered him on a bad day, I had a better day because of the energy he had.
He has the ability to instill compassion and empathy in others. He sees the dignity in the individuals.
I know that Fred first and foremost cared about the students. His Athlete's Bill of Rights, the first of its kind in the nation. What came through in all those years that he and I talked extensively about his work was just how much he thought about them as human beings and not just as athletes.
You want to work at a place where your values align with the organization. Instead of making it difficult for me, he opened the door, and not just one door, but multiple doors. Fred's not only changed the state of Indiana, he's truly changed the world.
I love that he led us at Gleaners in, coming up with a statement of purpose that begins with united with others.
We're called to feed the hungry, welcome the stranger, clothe the naked, visit the prisoner, visit the sick. And I'd suggest to you that feeding the hungry is the most fundamental of all those. So I get to wake up every day and focus on feeding the hungry. I mean, it's an incredible blessing, an incredible responsibility, and something I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to do.
If you ask Fred what the most important things in the world are to him, I'm sure number one would be family. I'm sure he would say that, and I can tell you from knowing him for 35 years, that is the truth.
It's really kind of foundational. And knowing about Fred is kind of the loyalty that is exhibited throughout a lifetime.
Which is actually the real testament of someone who is full of faith and has been impacted by God, is how they treat others and how they walk every day. You knew that Fred's faith was important because he said it, but you knew because of the way that you witnessed him show it or how it was displayed in his life.
Certain that those of us at Gleaners aren't the only ones who have heard Fred refer to an idea, an initiative, a document, a person as awesome. And what I want to say to you, Fred, is that you are just one awesome human being. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to know you and to share with you in this well-deserved moment.
Fred, if anybody deserves induction into the Clayton Family Circle of Honor, it's you. I congratulate you, my brother, and wish you all the best.
You deserve this. I'm excited for you, and thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Fred, congratulations on this great honor tonight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your friendship. Thank you for your leadership in our community. Thank you for being a great role model for me and for so many others.
It's an honor and privilege as president to say a few words about Fred Glass. Fred Glass is a paragon of virtue and values of Marian University and the contribution that athletics makes to Marian University. Look at the outstanding work he did in graduating student athletes as an athletic director at a Big Ten university. The work he does in leading our food bank here in the city is simply outstanding. And we are most thankful for all he does and all he represents. And we are most thankful that he would allow us to highlight it tonight. Fred Glass, we admire you and we highlight you tonight as something Marian University aspires to emulate through our athletic program. Go Fred Glass and go Knights.